for Jason Kidd. And JJ, Kyrie Irving told us yesterday, yes, they're down 0-2, but after looking at it, the gap is not as big as it feels.
He's right. They were right there in game 2. Honestly, that game probably came down to some costly turnovers and missed free throws. They still have to do a better job of limiting the Boston Celtics three-point attack. You can't expect the Celtics to go 6 for 23 again on open threes.
If that gap is small, it became infinitely smaller with the injury to Kristaps Porzingis. He'll miss his rim protection. He'll miss the spacing his shooting provides. And what a start for Kyrie.
Getting to the basket. That's what he's not been able to do on any kind of regular basis the first 2 games. Irving said he got back to fundamentals. Jason Kidd told him, slow down. And he gets on the board first. This crowd here at the American Airlines Center has just been electric throughout the playoffs. Al Horford's first shot is up and good. Mavericks have not dropped 2 in a row all postseason as Doncic travels into 3. And I would say at least for the first 50 seconds. I'm sure I'm fairly happy to be home. Well, if you're Joe Mazzulla, you're trying to take away Kyrie Irving's easy baskets, and you're trying to keep Luka Doncic inside the 3. Derrick Jones with his addition and a quick 7-2 lead for the Mavericks. Versus Celtics have been a great road team. Undefeated on the road in the playoffs, 6-0. Doncic gets away from what he thought he got fouled, which happens a lot. As Doncic lost the dribble, Drew Holiday was on his hip. Derek White lines up his 3-pointer. Celtics winning a game in game 2, despite shooting just 26% from 3 in that game 2 victory in Boston the other night. But Brown and Gaffer go tumbling, finding good position. Doncic using his strength and backs it in. Joe Mazzulla wasting no time. Stay tuned to see what Miami Superstars want to be bad boys. Bad boys, ride or die, now playing exclusively in movie theaters.
I want to be a bad boy. He thought he was just going to be a bad boy.
Here's Jimmy Boo.
No, Joe. It takes skill to do what we do.
Miami fans, rejoice. Jimmy Butler is back with the Heat.
Hey, man.
My voice?
Wrong cops. Yeah, they live down.
Bye-bye.
Bad boys is at the other thing. Mucho gusto.
The NBA Finals on ABC.
Celtics Porzingis tore that tissue, which then allowed that tendon to move around or dislocate. A doctor I spoke to said it's a rare injury because that tendon is on the inside of the foot. It's a really big tendon, and the tissue that holds it in place is really strong. So while it can happen, it's just unusual to have that tendon pop out of place. I was told the recovery time, generally around 6 to 8 weeks, could require surgery. The Celtics are calling Porzingis day to day.
Such a tough time once again for Porzingis. Missed the 10 games with the calf injury. Had that magnificent game one, played well in game two. The Celtics will now have to go on, at least for tonight. There's no other word going further in this finals. Derek Jones shot blocked by Horford. It goes out of bounds. Still Mavericks ball with 8 to shoot, so Al Horford will get more minutes, and Al Horford doesn't mind that.
Curious to see where else Joe Mazzulla goes. You would think naturally to Cornette, who has spent some time at the backup when KP's been out.
Nice play for Irving on a very smart inbounds pass.
Smart inbound pass, but that's a tough finish from Irving with the left hand over Derek White.
Jaylen Brown gets into the paint, kicks it out in the corner. White his three-pointer, that won't go. Now the Mavericks have a good lead, a 7-point lead the first quarter of game two. Kyrie Irving had a good start, 8 points first quarter of game two. The key for the Mavericks, obviously, for it to continue. Doncic and Irving, Horford on him on the perimeter. Irving off the pass, goes inside, flips it up, can't get to the ball. Beautiful move, but unable to finish. Jason Tatum goes inside, shot blocked by Gafford, and Holiday's rebound, and then a foul. Terrific defensive play from Gafford.
One of the strengths of Boston in this series has been their ability to get by. They have relentlessly attacked off the drive, but that time Gafford, little rim protection.
He has gotten better and better as this series has progressed.
And a strong second half of game two, or since his acquisition back in February, an enormous part of this turnaround for the Mavericks. Doncic step back three. Brown able to hold on. Jaylen Brown, little jab step, his three-pointer. And the Celtics start 1 for 5. Inbound, there's the alley-oop lob. Now this is the largest lead of the finals so far for the Mavericks.
And all the things they do well have been on display. Kyrie getting to his right hand. Luka, little bully ball in the step back three. Some transition opportunities.
Those alley-oop dunks have been so important for them. The shot rattles in and out for Holiday, and Doncic will bring it up. They've been 6 of their first 9. The offense was a problem in the first 2 games in Boston. Irving step back three-pointer. White looks to push. Horford has Irving on him. Doncic with some good defense. He struggled defensively in game 2. Holiday a step back. That's good. Just as you would expect a desperate Dallas team coming out, perhaps spurred on by the crowd. Doncic thought they wave it off. A foul on Boston. And they say before the upward motion, it'll be side out.
Well, Luka wanted the and one here. That bump occurs before he had gathered the basketball and started shooting his upward motion. But for Dallas, you touched on this, Doris, in terms of all the things they do well. It starts, though, with Doncic and Irving. For them to win this game and get back in the series, those two guys have to play excellent basketball, and it's been an excellent start.
And an excellent start for Doncic. We've already seen the Mavericks getting to the rim. Holiday kicks it out. Brown finds a wide open Derek White, his three-pointer. In and out.
We keep waiting for Boston to have one of those nights for three-point territory, and yet they're scuffling again.
Irving in the paint. Hooks it up and in. Gorgeous move. To Kyrie Irving. Kristaps Porzingis defensively already has had an impact as Tatum gets inside and banks it home.
Well, Horford has been outstanding in this series defensively as the primary defender, but that's a mismatch. Kyrie Irving in space against Horford.
Doncic creating some space. Mavericks scoring at will in the paint right now.
And these are the shots you want to take away from Luka. The bully ball in the paint, and the step back three, and the fouling of him. Those are all three things Boston would like to prioritize.
Double dribble, turnover.
So Luka is 6'7", 230 pounds. He crosses him over. That gets him the initial separation. Tatum is looking for the push-off, not going to get that kind of whistle in the finals, and then that becomes an easy shot.
And then this one is just a strong right-hand drive. Again, he gets Tatum dancing and able to get past him.
Hardy checks in for the Mavericks. Lively gets the pass, goes up, shot blocked, still goes in. Tubman got a piece of it. Lively stuck with it. The chance for a three-point play with a foul.
And everything is in the paint right now for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside of that Luka step back three, every single point has been scored in the paint.
Endorse both Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively. They were instrumental in the victories against the Clippers, against the Thunder, against the T-Wolves. A little quiet here in the first couple of games, both off a good start.
It's a noticeable difference. Not having that 7'2" presence with an even greater wingspan and Kristaps Porzingis. That paint feels drastically different for the Dallas Mavericks.
13-point lead. Tatum gets back to go. A three-pointer for Jason Tatum. He's hit two of his first three. Tatum coming into the series, not shooting the ball well from the field, doing all the other things, but off to a good start shooting here. Doncic one-on-one, step back three-pointer. White with the save. Doncic tips it, Tatum able to grab it. And Tatum fouled by Doncic. A silly foul. It's going to pick up his first. He thought Tatum pushed off.
But we've seen two defensive plays already from Doncic. That one right there in transition, and one where he had to move his feet earlier. There's a different level of intensity from Luka on the defensive end. This is a bucket-saving play, just makes it a tougher catch.
Brown given some space, and hits the three. Lively grabs that one. Celtics shooting just 36% from the field. Meanwhile, the Mavericks have been 10. 15, Irving a three-pointer. Got it! Kyrie Irving from way downtown. That's his first three-pointer in these finals. Was 0 for 8 in games 1 and 2. Brown tries to answer, and a foul on Kyrie Irving. It's going to be 3 free throws. With contact after the shot.
And this is just too easy for a player of Kyrie Irving's caliber. Joe Mazzulla has talked all the time. We have to take away Kyrie Irving's transition threes. Tillman just too much space, too far back. After he made that three, you saw Joe Mazzulla yelling at Tillman, get up, get up.
So Tillman the first big off the bench with no Porzingis. Former Memphis Grizzly Another in-season acquisition. That's Brown short on the free throw. Take a timeout, check your local election calendar, make a game plan to vote at NBA.com/elections. Be sure you're registered, get educated on the issues impacting, and then be certain to get in the game and vote. A spectacular sunset here in Dallas, Texas. The Mavericks fans thrilled to have their team back. Trying to get them right back in the series. Brown still has one more free throw coming up. Hauser comes in, White sits down. Maxi Kleber comes on for the Mavericks.
You're approaching that time, that final 3 minutes that Joe Mazzulla talks about all the time. Closing quarters, starting quarters. They've thrown a haymaker. If you're the Boston Celtics and you're within 10 at the end of the quarter, you're probably in a position where you're saying, okay, let's take a collective breath and get back to work.
Holiday brings it up early, all the way up the floor. P.J. Washington off the bounce, kicks it outside. Kleber, extra pass. And Hardy was out of bounds. Second turnover for Dallas. That's the key area, according to Jason Kidd, is Doncic getting a rest.
He's making that motion to Kleber. Kleber is an excellent three-point shooter, and he passes it quickly to the corner. He's got to look to be a threat.
Lively out on Jason Tatum. Tatum, a contested three. That one off the mark. Kleber comes in for the rebound. Hardy gets it away inside. Tillman right there to contest it. Hauser ahead to Brown. Brown goes up and in off the glass.
He is just so dynamic in transition. Jaylen Brown with the head of steam, just tough to stop.
He has been in attack mode throughout the conference finals. And here in the finals, P.J. Washington rushed it. Tatum the rebound. Tatum tries another three. And gets a nice soft bounce. And now it's Jason Kidd's time to call timeout.
Jaylen Brown has been one of the most dynamic drivers in the half court. And in the transition, he's nearly unstoppable.
Choctaw Casinos and Resorts Lucky Roll. You can win.
moment of greatness fueled by Gatorade. A great start for Kyrie Irving. You see the struggling shooting. This guy's one of the most efficient lead scorers in NBA history, but struggled with a shot. He said it starts with me after the loss in Game 2. And he has started beautifully for the Mavericks here in the opening fourth. Tatum now on Doncic. Hauser switches up on Irving. Irving inside the arc, jump shot comes up short. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. And the Mavericks will get it in 14.
Two different assignments for Hauser. One post up against Washington, one ISO against Kyrie. Two individual excellent defensive stands by Hauser.
Horford will come right back in. Quick rest for Horford. Tillman will sit. And Doncic to inbound. Good ball now here from the Celtics. They've allowed him into Cleveland. Six on the 24. Cleveland blocked by Brown, right back to Cleveland, and then lost it out. Great defensive play from Jaylen Brown.
And I love that the Celtics don't hide Sam Hauser. This was an incredible block from Jaylen Brown. But on that possession, Sam Hauser switched on to Kyrie Irving. He switched on to Luka Doncic. It's non-disruptive to your defense when you don't have to hide a player.
Cleveland now on Tatum. And a defensive 3 seconds. So a one-shot technical goes against Derek Lively. Tatum will go to the free throw line. Tatum just 32% from the field, just 4 of 14 from 3 in the first 2 games, but is averaging 10 rebounds and 8.5 assists per game. That one rattles in.
And here's Hauser. He had originally switched on to Kyrie Irving on the baseline out of bounds. Luka came off a screen from Irving. He switched on to him. Again, Jaylen Brown providing help and makes an excellent play. But it's Sam Hauser just being in the fight defensively.
Five on the 24. Hauser. Nice ball fake. His three-pointer's good.
That is the highest arcing shot. And as a shooter, JJ, when it's that clean like that, that is just pretty. I'm speaking to you as a shooter. I could not.
Oh, I thought you were talking about yourself.
No, that would be a gross overestimation.
Doncic leaning in, trying to draw some contact, fading away, got it to go. Doncic 5 of 7 from the field, already got 11 points. Under 2 to play here in the first. Mavericks threw that big first punch, went up by 13. Celtics coming back. Tatum drives, gets inside, lots of contact, and a blocking foul. More free throws for Jason Tatum. Exum, the foul.
We saw Luka warming up today. It felt a lot more like the playful Luka that we've seen throughout his career. This is a playful, that's a silly shot, Doris.
I mean, but he makes those all the time.
Upcoming final schedule brought to you by Indeed. All games, of course, on ABC. Friday, Game 4 here in Dallas. 8:30 start, and then Game 5, if necessary, in Boston. Back on Monday. That will also be an 8:30 start. A lot of coaches, Doris, will tell you this. Tom Thibodeau says it all the time. You don't have to shoot well to play well.
Oh.
That's what Jason Tatum has done here in these finals. He says, hey, I know I have to shoot better, but his teammates have picked up in every other area. And that's why one of the reasons they're up 2-0.
100%, Mike. The willingness to dig it out on tough rebounds.
Oh, Dante Exum! Exclamation point! Exum, who's been minutes cut in the playoffs, getting a good opportunity here in the first. What a highlight play. Mason Kidd loves it. The pace picks up when he's out there. He's a terrific defensive player. Clearly an athlete. Tatum a sidestep 3. Good straw. PJ Washington runs it down. Down on Hauser. Shot no good. That's what Doncic does, JJ. He frustrates the defenders.
Oh, yeah, he's so good at drawing those fouls. Here's Dante Exum. Some initial miscommunication on the switch, and then he turns the corner. That's just nasty. That is nasty from Dante Exum.
Now, Doncic, after game 2, said he felt he lost the game for his team with turnovers. He had 8 of them. And missed free throws. He had 4 of those so far here in these finals. He's 7 of 14 from the free throw line. And obviously gets there all the time. During the regular season, he shot 79%. He's been here in MVP chance pretty much since he arrived here. That's going to continue. Mavericks back up by 6. Final minute, first quarter. Jaylen Brown, high arcing shot, doesn't get the bounce. Doncic, little springer's step here. Step back out Walker, puts up the 3. And comes up short. Hauser the rebound. Hauser, no hesitation, nails a second three-pointer here in the first. And it's back to a 3-point game.
A moment where Luka takes a minute to bark at the officials, doesn't sprint in transition, and you're playing 5-on-4.
About a 4.5-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Doncic with Tatum right on him. Ball taken by White. Final seconds, plenty of time. Tatum's down the other end. 2 seconds ago. Tatum throws it down with a second remaining. Terrific defense, and Tatum able to get the dunk. It's back to a 1-point game with a second to play here in the first. Dallas came out hot, went up by 13. Doncic and Irvin looking sharp. And the Boston Celtics weathered that first storm.
And that's 2 times in a row. Luka Doncic hits the floor. Not his responsibility to get back on the shot. That's a mistake from the Dallas Mavericks.
Access is brought to you by Verizon. Jalen, you knew that they were going to start with a lot of emotion. How do you think you did with weathering that initial score?
I think we did great. We know we were going to come out hard. We met it. We got to keep it going. The Dolphins are a good team. They're better at home. So we got to be ready for that.
They hurt you in the paint in that first quarter. How do you shore that up?
We got to be aggressive. We gave them some stuff that we shouldn't give up. But we got to meet them. We got to meet the level. So we'll be better in the next quarter.
All right, thank you, Jalen. Mike.
Okay, Lee Stoncic kicks it out the corner. Irving back up. Tim Hardaway Jr. Early points. Well, missed the shot, but early minutes for Hardaway Jr. He was their third leading scorer during the regular season. He's a guy that can get so hot. Obviously an experienced veteran. An ankle injury early in the playoffs kind of cut him back, but he's been out of the rotation. Four on the 24. Lively, good defense. Lively comes up to it. Pritchard trying to hold on. Lively somehow keeps it away. A 20-year-old rookie with a terrific hustle play. Irving falling away. And Lively deflects it. Last touch by Horford. Mavericks ball. Horford trying to convince Kevin Scott he had the call wrong. Pritchard on to Boston here as we start the second quarter. Doncic, well defended by Pritchard. Doncic leans in, can't get it. Jones had it, lost it. And a 24-second violation. How about that defense from Pritchard?
Come on now, Mike. Hauser and Pritchard tonight. All year, the refrain is Boston's bench isn't good enough. They're not going to hold up when it's required. Well, individually, I love how you put this. They're in the fight. Is he at a disadvantage unequivocally in terms of skill and size? But that fight is fabulous.
He's one of those players, irrational players. He doesn't think. As White throws up that three-pointer, he thinks he can play with anybody. Peyton Pritchard does not back down. Joe Mazzulla talks about how fearless he is.
There were so many question marks coming into this season. We knew Boston's top six was elite. How would their bench turn out to be? Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser, excellent seasons, and at times they've been excellent in the playoffs. And a great start for them here tonight.
And Pritchard, good defense again. That time the ball off of Irving's leg. That's 4 turnovers for Dallas. Pritchard against Hardaway. Horford has the height advantage here. Lively looking to help. Brown cuts, layup, and is good. And the Celtics have their first lead of the game.
They were fantastic with their off-ball cutting against the attention to both Tatum and Brown in Game 2.
Irving kicks it out. Hardaway. No whistle and a foul.
When you have a mismatch like this, watch Derrick Jones Jr., watch Luka. Their heads on a swivel. You turn at the wrong moment, boom. Jaylen Brown is gone, and he's got a wide open layup. Nice delivery from Al Horford.
Tatum comes back in. Brown sits down. Holiday returns. Hauser will sit. Holiday picking up Doncic. 5 on 24. Doncic floats it in. And Jones went the other way. Another turnover. Pritchard to White. White to fake. Trying to draw a foul on Lively, who went straight up. And Jones gets the rebound. Not a lot of the travel before that. Irving, this time again, left hand, a soft touch. He's in double figures already.
Is there a better finisher with his weak hand than Kyrie Irving?
Tatum off to his best start of the finals. Kicks it out to Holiday. Derek White, clean look. It's good. That's his first field goal.
And Doris, I actually don't know if that was a rhetorical question or not about Kyrie Irving. But I do know in terms of high-frequency guys who finish with both hands at the rim, he's top 3 over the last 4 seasons. So the answer is probably yes to your question.
Doncic pulling away. Up. Off the mark. Pritchard continues his spark off the bench here in the second period. He had a big shot in game 2, that three-pointer at the end of the third quarter. He had a 6-point lead into 9. Long three-pointer. Doncic has it poked away by Horford. Alley-oop to Lively, can't get it to fall. Irving on the carry, back up top. Doncic spins, lost the handle momentarily, leaning in. Knocked out of bounds. Doncic hopping man. He's been very controlled about calls in recent games, but he's hot here in the first half.
Well, he nearly executed this alley-oop to perfection. Looks like Lively maybe took off a little too far away from the basket.
And here's another play where he thought he was hit.
Watch Drew Holiday late here on the left arm. That's where he felt like the foul was.
And Joe Mazzulla with a challenge as we go to break. Just over 4 minutes gone by. Second quarter. Celtics now up 2.
Boston has called a timeout to initiate the coach's challenge on the out-of-bounds decision that was awarded to Dallas.
to take center stage as our Star Watch is brought to you by Chime. Well, Luka Doncic named All-NBA first team for the 5th time in his 6 years in the NBA. Also led the league in scoring this season, and here in the playoffs, leads everyone in total points, total rebounds, and assists. And what you guys say, this year, better than any other season, he has really made his teammates around him better.
What was that graphic? Was that a cartoon? Was that animatron? What was that?
You're asking me questions that I have no idea how to answer.
What version? This is the play that was reviewed. It went off of Luka's fingertips, so it's Boston basketball. But a clear gripe, Doris. He got that.
He got fouled twice by Al Horford first.
Tillman back in. So Joe Mazzulla wins the challenge. He gets another. Tatum, clock winding down, gets inside, floats it up, shot misses, after the rebound. Good physical defense from both teams. Right now, the officials letting him play a bit. Not a lot of contact. Doncic gets inside. Tillman right there, got a piece of it. Doncic still unhappy now. He only, and I say only, has just 3 technical fouls in these playoffs.
This is great stuff from Tillman. Luka has the angle and he's able to get the block. Luka now has missed his last 6 field goal attempts.
Overall, 5 of 13. Offensive foul. Tillman moving screen. That's his second turnover, Boston. Josh Green comes in. Doncic is going to sit.
So Tillman's just going to try to free up Tatum, but obvious illegal screen down. As Kyrie tries. To navigate that screen.
Jason Kidd has already played 11 different Mavericks. Irving, you got a running start against Tillman. He likes his chances here. Dancing, prancing, left hand shot, no good. Tatum rips down a rebound, lost it momentarily. Holiday drives on Washington. Gets inside, trying to use the glass can. Now Washington grabs the rebound. Irving calling for the ball. Fires away. Gets it to go. They had missed 8 of their first 9 shots here in the second. And Dallas back up by 113 for Irving.
They are super aggressive, targeting particular individual defenders.
Tatum a 3. That's good. Jason Tatum already with 3 3-pointers.
And there couldn't be a better sign for the Boston Celtics than Jason Tatum making pull-up dribble threes.
4 for 14 from 3 in the first 2 games. 3 for 5 so far tonight. Gafford gets the pass and the strong flush. Tatum, sidestep, left-handed, backs it home. Oh, what a sweet move from Jason Tatum. 18 points already. That's the most he has scored so far in these finals.
It's as sharp as he's looked in deciding between whether to attack the rim or take the jumper.
PJ Washington misses badly. Tatum comes up with it. Tatum has had good games on the road in these playoffs, some of his better scoring games. Pritchard, no hesitation. Tillman the rebound, floats it up. Tatum comes up with it. Good hustle from Xavier Tillman. Shot clock broke down to 6. Tatum tries another 3.
Still feels like it's decisive. Everything's decisive with him right now.
Right now, Doncic on the bench. They've got a foul call against the Celtics. Pritchard is first. Doncic back in.
And this is that decisiveness. You've got Tim Hardaway Jr. on you. You create the driving angle, so good at that Euro step in the paint. The hang left dribble right over the top of PJ Washington.
But you and I both talked about this. On the rewatch of Game 2, there were 2 moments where he hesitated on catch and shoot threes. Tonight, no hesitation.
Hauser back guarding Irving. You guys have pointed out, Hauser's done a good job defensively. Tries to contest, but Irving just better. Kyrie Irving, 17 first half points. Mavericks back up by 1.
Doris, you touched on this in the open. Kyrie Irving is just too good of an offensive player to go multiple games in a row without making shots. He's off to a hot start tonight.
Throws it ahead to Doncic. Doncic off the bounce. Hooked away from behind. PJ Washington. Ball still loose, and Irving comes up with it. With 14 on the shot clock. Irving sidestep three-pointer. Got it! From Kyrie, chaos there in the first half. He's got 20. Hauser looks to answer and does. And Hauser 3 for 3 from downtown off the bench.
He has such a quick release. Whether he dips it or doesn't, he gets that ball out of his hands so quick.
Doncic goes right at Hauser, gets inside, double team, step back, shot's good. They've got 35 points between the two of them, Doncic and Irving. Hauser, pass inside, goes to Holiday. Tatum off the bounce, Tatum to the rim. Going got foul, Holiday the rebound, shot clock did not reset. Horford to 3, in and out. Holiday rips down a rebound, back up and in. For his second and third effort from Drew Holiday.
What a possession, multiple drive and kick. Trying to keep up with the ball when it's flying like that for Boston. That is a big challenge.
Blocking foul call on Holiday. First foul on Drew Holiday. And a timeout.
Boston has responded and responded, and Drew Holiday is relentless in pursuing offensive boards. Watch how quick he gets this off. Left-hand finish.
Get Plug It's brought to you by KFC. Doris.
We came on the air talking about could Kyrie get separation of all his shots, including most of his threes. They have been contested. These are tough shots, JJ.
There is an element of wizardry, of magic to Kyrie Irving's game. He is an ethical scorer. There's no foul hunting, there's no flopping, there's no flailing. He is just a pure bucket getter.
I love that you explained that because I was confused.
What an ethical scorer was? You can imagine the guys in the NBA that people complain about being not ethical scorers.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Doris, we need to buy dictionaries or thesauruses to help us out with these things. 7 on the 24. Green setting the screen. Horford picks up Doncic, finds some room, finds some space, and finds the rim. They have right now 37, the two all-star guards, 37 of the 48 points for Dallas. Under 2 to play here in the second. Six on the 24. Tatum, corner three. That won't go. Lively grabs the rebound. Mavericks +5 on the boards. Always an important stat. Irving. Shot just rolls off the rim. Horford a corner three. Nails it and ties the game.
Not a great start shooting the basketball from 3 for the Celtics, but they are going to keep firing, particularly on those spot-up threes from the corner.
They've taken 11 more threes already than Dallas. These two teams took more threes. Nice feed inside. Washington to Lively. 5 points off the bench with 3 rebounds for Derek Lively. Inside to White. White floats up, 3-pointer won't go.
It's going to be a shove on the weak side.
By Brown. Jaylen Brown called for the foul.
But you see, the pass to the dunker spot, not quite as effective. This is why he ends up taking this three, but it's the left arm to the back that Jaylen Brown gets caught on.
And P.J. Washington has made a couple nice plays off the bounce, setting up his teammates. Wonderful dish there. Horford trying to get out to the corner, read it wrong. Lively, right place, right time.
Second foul on Jaylen Brown. Final minute, first half. Washington taken away by Holiday. Brown to Tatum. Tatum with the backer. Beautiful fast break. Gorgeous speed for Brown. And a whistle for Mark Davis. He's telling the Celtic bench to settle down.
They're saying that Derek Lively never actually took the ball out of bounds after this Tatum layup.
Well, it's close.
It's close.
But he never actually was in down when he touched the ball. His foot came down after the deflection. They're all tied at 50 with 33 seconds remaining. Average shooting 49% from the field. Eight on the 24. Doncic, another step back three. Washington comes flying in for the rebound. Now drives down and fouled. Drew Holiday picks up his second.
It's a great foul, though. It's going to be a dunk. And another reaction from the crowd. But this is just great pursuit. Watch P.J. Washington, opposite side of the floor. Just those corner crashes that have been so significant in the NBA. I love the foul.
So 2 free throws for Washington. He had 17 points in game 2. Again, one of the great moves from Nico Harrison, President of Basketball Operations and General Manager for these Dallas Mavericks. Harrison did a fantastic job obtaining Washington and Gafford, signing the likes of Derek Jones. You know, actually, both front offices did a magnificent job. We talked about the great coaching, certainly the terrific players, but Nico Harrison and Brad Stevens for Boston Boy, did they just retool their rosters to perfection.
Both these teams did a similar thing in that they built around their stars in a perfect way. Different, but in a perfect way.
Mavericks have a foul to give here. 6 seconds remaining. Tatum steps back, three-pointer. Shot off the mark. Final seconds to go. Washington throws it ahead. Green tries to get it off in time, but that will not count. Yeah, the first half comes to an end. The Mavericks happy to be home. Will take a 1-point lead into the locker room. As Kyrie Irving gets 20 in the first half. Coming up on the key at halftime. A good start. Can they close it out in the second half? Malika Andrews, Stephen A., Michael Robon, Bob Myers, and Josh Hart. It's game 3 of these NBA Finals, and 2 elite scores have found their stroke here in game 3. Irving with 20 points. Jason Tatum with 20 points. 2 quarters complete here in Dallas, Texas. A 1-point lead for the home team.
The 2024 NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV are brought to you by Patron. No one does passion quite like the masters behind Patron. Authentically crafted in the heart of Jalisco, Mexico. Patron, made by hand, crafted by passion. Please drink responsibly.
No.
Ba't ayaw masin yung text ko?
Ha?
Nagtitext ako kay na ba't ayaw masin?
Hindi ko alam.
Ano nga, oh?
Dami ko pa pipirman tayo din.
Ha?
Dami ko pa pipirman.
Lahat yan? Tapos?
Papadala ko sa'yo. Dadalhin ko sa EIR sa mga. Abutin daw ito ng 1 week habang binabayaran.
Magkano ba yan?
Hindi ko alam. Depende sa BIR.
Ang bigat yan, di ko kaya. Teka muna, i-text ko muna, oh.
Hindi ko alam tayo.
Pero na, oh.
Hindi ko alam tayo.
Ba't tayo pumasok ito, oh? Tignan mo, ayaw.
Baka wala kang load.
Nag-load ako, tignan mo. Paano
Hindi ko
pag-send?
alam. Wala pa number eh. Anong pangalan niya? Anong number?
Hindi, meron. Nabura.
Ayan o. Ayan, wala o. Ano, nasaan eh, hindi mo pa nga inaano. Lagay mo number.
Ang number niya? Nabura ba?
Ikulo.
Ay, siguro nabura kaya ayaw.
Pag nalagyan mo ng number, isend mo na.
Ang dami yan din ako, hindi ko kaya yan. Diyos ko, ano ba yun? Lalabasan ako ng... Saan ba number niya?
Napin mo muna.
Nilagyan ko kahapon ayaw eh. Meron kahapon ayaw. Ito din o, 09285.
Lagay mo dyan.
85.
Lagay mo dyan.
093928585. 6. Pero ang ballpen din. Ay, pukay.
Teka lang.
Scratch. May scratch ka?
Wala.
Diyos ko nga na.
Ito.
Ay, pukay. Buksan mo nga din ang ano mo, labo ng mata ko.
Bukas na ilaw eh.
Ilaw, buksan mo ang dilim.
Nakabukas na eh. Ba't di mo na lang iurong?
09, hindi ko makita. Malabo mata. 09392 85856 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Nalagay ko si bata, huwag ka naman yung name.
Yung number.
Ito, oh. Nasaan ko na sa pag ito di?
Send me.
Ayan, oh. Pag ganyan, nasend ko na.
Eh, mali yung number ah.
Hindi, tama. Iba yung...
Hindi dyan, dun sa ano. Buko mo naman.
Saan?
Hindi, dapat dun dapat eh.
Hindi, yan kahapon. Nag-send na ako. Yun, natanggap na pala niya. Ba't nandun? Nag-send
Buko mo
ako
naman.
kahapon eh.
Ano number?
09.
Nasaan yung message muna?
Ayun.
Nag-cellphone ka pa, hindi ka naman pala marunong.
Anong malay ko naman dyan?
Huwag ka naman kasi
Ano
mag-cellphone.
kanina yung sinabi ko?
Hanapin mo.
Tinanggal mo yun ang message eh. Ay, Diyos ko naman. Tinanggal mo kasi yun eh.
Ba't ko tinatanggalin?
Yung blue.
Pero mag-cellphone kung may ano mo, pasensya mo dyan.
Hindi, utang to eh.
Tawagan mo na lang.
Ayaw nga sumagot. Utang eh. Naku, nawala na. Hindi ko magagawa yun din. Marami ko bukas. Next week yan.
April pa ako pa na ano to.
Ha?
Pagagay mo this week.
Wala. Tinanggal mo kasi yung kanina yung blue.
Anong malay ko dyan sa cellphone mo? Kasi pag nagsa-cellphone ako, marunong ako gumamit.
Kaya nga nagpapaturo sa iyo eh.
E tinuturuan ka naman eh. Ayaw mo naman ako kasalanan ko pa.
Ay, Diyos ko, ang hirap ka natin. Patay tayo. Saan mo babilok sa kanina? Kaya dito yun. Message?
Hindi ko alam.
Kasi kanina kaya dito. Saan mo babilok sa message?
Hindi ko alam tayo. Ikaw gumagamit, pinakita mo lang sa akin eh.
Ayun, yung ano kanina, yung blue. Wala na eh. Hindi ko na makita. Siya kaya hinahanap. Diyos ko Lord, nandito na kanina eh. Patay tayo. Hirap pa naman magano.
Talk about efficiency, 41 of the 51 points between those two guys scored or assisted, and they were 15 for 30, Mike.
First half stats brought to you by ESPN Bet. Here's the shot chart.
Well, it's a perfect shot chart in the modern NBA. A lot of paint, a lot of three-point opportunities.
Hi again, everyone, with JJ Redick and Doris Burke. Mike Green on hand. We'll check in with Lisa in just a moment. With all that great play from the star backcourt, Celtics are only down one.
Celtics responded on the road. A big part of that was the offensive play of Jason Tatum. He was able to knock down some threes, get to the basket. The Celtics got 27 threes off in that first half, only made 9, but created a number of good looks.
And the best half of these finals for Jason Tatum, as we send it over to Lisa.
Yeah, Michael Joe Mazzola said that he really liked the way his team kept its poise when Dallas got off to that hot start. He said once we got settled in, we were able to execute on both ends of the floor. And about Kyrie Irving, he seems to have found his stroke tonight. He said we've got to do a better job of showing him better bodies, just be more aggressive at the point of attack. Mike?
Thanks, Lisa. Brown, jump shot, got it. His third field goal. You know, with Jason Tatum and with Kyrie Irving, you're talking about two of the elite scorers of this era of the NBA. It's just a matter of time.
Kalagay, listening eh. Ba't ganun din?
Great offensive players, you have to have short-term memory, especially guys like Irving and Tatum, who bear such a heavy responsibility on that end of the floor for their teams.
Great four-top screen right there by Gafford to get that layup.
Holiday. White, nice pass inside. Holiday moves without the ball in the paint as well as anybody. He's just such a cerebral player on both ends of the floor.
Ewan ko sa'yo, pinakita mo rin sa akin.
Watching Gortat has a screen name there. Irving can't get him, but Gafford can. There's some Gafford grit right there on the follow. And Mavericks back up by 1.
So we've been waiting for Gafford to take advantage of the fact that Tatum is the guy who's guarding their centers. He's got a big-time athletic body, showing it off there on the offensive rebound.
Gafford and Lively batting it back. Tatum goes back door. Another nice pass, this one from Jaylen Brown.
And that was set up with that quick pass from Derek White. Kyrie Irving got on the high side of Tatum. Gafford had to cleanse himself and get out of the paint. Perfectly timed from White and Brown.
White switches up on Doncic. 5 on the 24. Doncic just uses his power, gets inside, comes up short. A late whistle, but a foul.
If that had gone in, you think they'd just give him the bucket and no whistle?
Actually, I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, this is an obvious foul. That up fake
Basta
is
yung
so
blue yun,
hard
siya na yun,
to stay disciplined and stay down. Something Boston has done relatively well in this series.
Mali yung number nila yun.
Hindi yun yung pala.
So free throws for Doncic. He's 2 for 2 from the line tonight. 19 total points, as you see. Meanwhile, at halftime, this was Joe Mazzulla in the Celtic locker room.
We are getting great shots. We have to fight for great shots. Okay, so 1 point in on the road. Right? You got to play. We got another level into us. You got to fight to do it. We got to get to that level. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, good.
They have not lost on the road in these playoffs. 6-0 over the last 3 years. This group, and a lot of them the same, 20-7 on the road in the postseason. Brown, nice maneuver inside, going left, flips it up right. Lots of lead changes here to start the third. Doncic kicks it out, Derek Jones. Kyrie Irving, his floater is up and good, rousing home. Boy, he looks sharp tonight.
I like that Derek Jones passed on that shot, moved it, and gets it to Kyrie to attack. They're leaving him open. He doesn't take the bait.
Holiday, a little bit of room, throws up a 3 and nails it. That's his first 3-pointer, 9 points total.
I mean, for a plus 40% three-point shooter, that's just too easy. That's a walk-in rhythm 3. No pressure there from the Mavericks defense.
Ball picked away by Brown, but the Mavericks hold on. Now stolen by Holiday. Brown goes up top to Tatum. Tatum lines up 3-pointers. Jason Tatum is 4 3-pointer. The Celtics haven't missed yet here in the third. They're 6 for 6 and have their largest lead of the night.
So Luka Doncic just gets lost.
Ako nang gagawa, Minarito.
Look at him, he just steps up, gives up the baseline. Okay, it's important for this reason. Because you give up the baseline, Jason Tatum relocates, walks into that 3, and boy, he is money on that.
Ako nagagawa, huwag ka nang magano dyan.
NBA Finals, presented by YouTube TV, are brought to you by Disney and Pixar's Inside Out 2. Your favorite emotions are back in theaters with some new friends. See Disney and Pixar's Inside Out 2, only in theaters Friday. Get tickets now.
Lahat dyan?
Nasa yung dating ano?
09.
Nasa na? Ba't ganito? Ba't black?
Open mo muna. Ang patay eh. Oh.
Ano number?
09392.
Ano?
09392 yan.
Tignan mo kung paano ko ginagawa para hindi ka nag-ano tatanong Ito mo ilalagay yung number. 09392 288 Ano ba? 288 o 285? Ano? 288?
85856.
Ano yung sasabihin mo?
Sa akin muna ang cell number, di ba?
Ha?
Cell number ko.
Anong cell number mo?
Lalagay dyan.
Eh di ba cell number yung ano? Cell number yung papadalan mo? O yung sasabihin mo. Akin to ah.
Tapos dyan ko rin.
Huwag mo nalagyan ng number, yung sasabihin mo na. Pucha.
A 5-point lead as Irving looks shot clock already down to 7. Holiday guarding Irving. Horford tries to help up and tripped on her way in. Jason Tatum commits the foul. That's his second.
This is tough for a big. Al Horford trying to guard Kyrie Irving in space. Tatum gives support and just gets an accidental trip with that right foot.
Lively tries to go backdoor for a lob. Excellent defense that time from Tatum. Good recognition. Doncic throws it up. Shot won't go. Ball for the rebound. And then Doncic picks up the foul. He agreed with that call, by the way. He actually raised his hand.
Let's watch that defense, because if you're trying to keep somebody off, you cannot lose contact with the body. He holds him up just enough, Mike, to your point. Like, you can't fall asleep on those inbounds. Stay attached to the body.
Those lobs, those alley-oop dunks have been such a weapon for the Mavericks. They've been taken away here in these finals.
Sabi,
Eh, sabi nga na Antipolo, dito babayaran sa San
Two
Juan.
young stars connect.
Sabi naman
They
nila,
still have a
pwede
missed here in
daw
the
yan.
third.
And Dallas essentially went to a zone there, but again, it's Luka Doncic getting beat off the dribble, which creates two on the basketball. Brown gets the dunk.
Irving gets in the paint, pulls up, jumper's good. He's got it going tonight.
He does, Mike, but
Sa
the
bangko daw
defense has
babayaran
got
to
to
eh.
turn up another level if you're the Dallas Mavericks.
Oh,
Attention to
distraction
detail,
ang
playing
Antipolo
through the
yan.
24, being aware of off-ball cutters. Like everything matters here.
Jaylen Brown has Hardaway on him. Kicks it out in the corner to Tatum. Plenty of room. Can't get it before. Washington the rebound. Irving looks to push. The spin. Shaw nicely kicks it up top. Hardaway. In and out. That one halfway down. A great look from Hardaway. Aiden Watson's got Tim Hardaway on him. With Lively lurking. Good ball moving there. Brown, good look from the corner. Nails a three. That's Celtic basketball right there.
If you overcommit with your help defense, they are so good at putting you in rotation. Ball ends up in the corner. Easy bucket for Jaylen Brown.
Doncic kicks it out in the corner. Irving right back to Doncic. Layup, can't get it the fall. Rebound Holiday. Celtics push. Derek White. Yeah, Washington went for the fake. And is fouled.
So Tatum, as he's posted up Tim Hardaway Jr., watch Derek Lively. He recognizes they've essentially put two on the ball. Lively's the low man. He's got to get all the way out to the corner on Jaylen Brown just a step late.
There's something about when the ball moves and never touches the floor, and it's just beautiful basketball.
Mike, it's impossible to keep up with the ball when it's moving that quickly without pounding it.
Tatum, step back, contested three. Won't go.
Oh,
Lively.
dito na.
Good rebound and traffic.
Dito ang number ko sa lalita.
Hindi na kailangan sila ng
Drive
number
goes right.
mo.
White blocked by White.
Ayan na,
Another
nag-send
rejection
na.
from Derek White. There's Tatum down the other end. Throws it down.
Ilagay mo ang pangalan mo.
It's
Lola
21-10.
Inday, sabi ko.
In the third quarter and a 10-point lead for the Celtics.
Murado ka ba?
Some concern from the sellout crowd. Doncic gets inside, goes right at Tillman. Jaylen Brown thought about it. Irving crowds him. Brown sidestep up top. Tatum gets another good look. That one off the mark, too strong. Holiday knocks it out of Doncic's hands. It's still Mavericks ball.
Walang name ko din. Kalimutan.
JJ Redick came on the air talking about the defensive abilities of True Holiday and Derek White. They are on display again. He's tracking that the whole way like a raptor. This is ridiculous. The push ahead, and there's an absolute foul. It should have been an N1 for the Boston Celtics.
We have seen so many times during this playoff run, throughout this season, but during this playoff run, in key stretches, a defensive play from Holiday and White leading the other way to good offense.
And we have to stop saying Derek White's one of the best shot blocking guards. He's one of the best shot blockers in the game. Black. He kicks it out. Doncic goes inside. Reverse. Beautiful move from Doncic. Banks it home.
9392 85856.
Ano ba bangko ng BIR?
Hindi ko alam din. 093. Lahat ng bangko kanila yun. 09392.
Hindi mag-aanap pa ako ng bangko rito sa Antipolo.
Hindi, sila mag-assign. Bigay mo sa kanila yan, sabihin nila.
Doncic has 24. Make that 25. Celtics lead cut to 6. Tillman back in. Again, no first down for Zingas. Floats it to Brown. Stops. Three-pointers short. Tillman right now on an island. Doncic picks up his dribble. Irving against Hauser. Off the bounce, stops, pulls up, foul line, jumper, in and out. Knocked out of bounds. Celtic ball. Mason Kipling going to challenge it.
Well, it's off of Derek Lively. Jason Tatum made contact with that right on.
Irving making contact with Jaylen Brown. That's 2 fouls on Irving. There has not been a technical foul so far in this finals. And there hasn't been a lot of argument. The officials have done an excellent job so far in the series.
Yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul on Kyrie Irving.
He's shocked. He's shocked over it.
But they're starting to argue a little more here tonight. The stakes are higher. The team's starting to dislike each other a little more. Brown leans in. Wild shot. He tried to draw a foul. Doncic so he got fouled again. Everybody getting a little cantankerous out there right now. That's the way it's supposed to be here in Game 3 of the finals. Doncic again has Tillman on him. Goes inside, puts it up. Tillman plays it beautifully. And a timeout call by Joe Mazzulla. Luka Doncic very upset.
Tillman inserted into the rotation in the absence of Kristaps Porzingis. He's found himself on an island multiple times. This is not easy, folks. Stay in front. Challenge without fouling. Get a piece. Nice.
Flashlights, get your phones up in the air, and follow along with chant. Here we go.
Ito, 0932.
Sarado pintuan.
Ito, 0998585856. Ito din, natanggap niya yan pag ganyan. Paano nalaman?
Ano ito ginagawa mo?
Parang mali yung number eh. 2, 4, 6.
Hindi mo na kailangan lagay yung number dyan kasi may number na.
Yun ba yun? Yung pangalan ko pala.
Lagay mo na ang pangalan mo dyan.
2, 4, 6.
Hindi mo na kailangan ilagay yung number mo, pinapahirapan mo sarili mo eh.
2, 4, 6. Mali yung number eh. 2, 4, 6.
Nandiyan na yung number, pangalan na lang ilalagay mo. Ano ba mahirap intindihin doon?
Ito sexually pangalan ko.
Tagalog na nga yung sinasabi ko,
Hindi,
tayo na eh.
2, 4, 6.
Kung ayaw matulungan ka, umalis ka na lang.
Teka,
Tinuturuan ko
Paano
eh.
kung ayaw niya sumagot din? Paano ko lalasay niya na to? Sasend ko yung pangalan ko, sorry, hindi.
Lagay mo ang pangalan mo. Anong mahirap intindihin
Saan ko
doon?
lalagay? Bago akong bago?
Dito, dyan na.
Walang pangalan eh.
Ayan na, ilagay mo na pangalan mo. Anong mahirap intindihin doon?
Ba't dito? Lagay ko.
Kasi ito na yung number eh.
Saan ko lalagay pangalan ko?
Kubo naman ito. Ay, lagay mo na pangalan mo dyan.
Dito?
Ginagawa ko dito, Tenday.
On the bench. Jaylen Brown goes inside. And a foul. Spot to get it for Cleveland. But Brown was fouled and he'll shoot. Well, we see the Celtics guards crash from the corner all the time. This time we had two coming from the weak side. Hauser in that slot. He's made so many good basketball plays tonight, and Jaylen Brown drawing that foul. Again in isolation, just a tough cover for the Dallas Mavericks, particularly when he has a mismatch. Brown has 9 points here in the period, 15.7 assists as he gets that. It's time for Try It free throws with YouTube TV. Scan the QR code to unlock your 5-day free trial and $15 off your first 3 months. YouTube TV. Try it free today.
One of the keys here tonight for Boston. Joe Mazzulla's talked a couple times about fighting for good shots. He always talks about their offense being the first part of their defense. 4 turnovers for Boston tonight. That's it.
Dallas has done a solid job in that area as well after a bad game 2. Their turnovers led to a lot of Celtic points. They only have 7 turnovers. Hauser pokes it in the backcourt. Irving gets 5 on the 24. Irving drives, kicks it back out. Cleveland, shot clock winding down. Cleveland gets inside, missed the banker. Fight for the rebound, Tillman. Tillman's given it a couple of good minutes here on the third. Brown fakes, now pulls back, jump shot. It's good. 11 points here on the quarter for Brown. And I just said it. An ISO mismatch for Jaylen Brown. That's a win for the Celtics. Make that 13 points for Brown here in the quarter. Hardaway driving on Hauser, falling away. Shot won't go. Whack the rebound. 2.5 remaining in the third. You can feel the concern of the crowd here at the American Airlines Center. Mavericks led by 13 in the first quarter. Tillman tries a 3. It's good. Xavier Tillman from downtown.
Oh my goodness, the Boston Celtic bench went absolutely nuts after that big bucket by Tillman.
That's his first 3-point attempt of the playoffs. Hardaway inside to Gafford. Gafford kicks it out. Irving. Holiday stays with him. Irving jump shot. It's good. So tough. That's a big response from Kyrie Irving, but these are massive minutes right now for the Boston Celtics to extend this lead largely because of the play of their bench. Sam Hauser with some great basketball plays. Tillman with a big-time 3.
Watch the bench. This is too good.
Tillman doing his Kristaps Porzingis impression. 3-pointer from the big man, again acquired from the Grizzlies during the season. Been in and out of the rotation, but with Porzingis out, getting important minutes in his first NBA Finals. Derek White at the line. He's only the 9th and 10th free throw attempts by the Celtics. Doncic comes back in. Washington sits. And the non-Doncic minutes so important. Look at the shooting here in the third quarter for Boston. Derek Jones Jr. will check back in.
Like that last defensive possession, as you see the smile on the face of Mr. Tillman, that last defensive possession was as good as you could do it. They were intense on the ball. They were fighting and scrambling for rotation. But the tough shot making.
Hindi mo na kailangan ng cellphone number kasi may number ka na eh. Kung ano mo, pangalan mo lang lalagay mo dyan eh.
28% for three.
Minsan mo.
As White rattles in the second. Lead back up to 13. Doncic with Horford guarding him. Nice give and go, but Holiday broke it up. Irving gets it back, 7 to shoot. Irving on the drive. Falling away, shot is up short. White for the rebound. Horford trying to grab it, and White does. Hauser a three. An air ball. Washington hands it off. P.J. Washington left wide open and hits a three. Big shot right there for P.J. Washington with a minute to go here in the third. His first field goal of the night. That's a massive shot. P.J. Washington has been the third leading scorer for the Dallas Mavericks in this series. He's had a quiet night, but a big-time shot there. White tries to answer. Backs it in. Derek White from downtown. Right now, everything falling for the Celtics. Hauser again guarding Doncic and doing it well. Washington goes at Holiday. Comes up short.
The reason this is happening is it's 6, 7 triples every time for Dallas to create anything. That shot by PJ, but no triple shot was huge. But how many times in the third have they had to take, I don't know, countless triples?
Jaylen Brown with the flush. A savage slam from Brown 5 seconds to go in the third. Celtics had a foul to give with 3.5 remaining. What a quarter for Jaylen Brown.
And he's trying to target Luka Doncic here. Luka ends up on the wrong side, provides no support. That is ridiculous. Jaylen Brown.
21 points, 8 assists for Brown, 3.5 seconds remaining. These Celtics fired up here in the third.
Can we put to rest the Tatum story of not being happy about Jaylen Brown? How about that?
Irving inside, stripped by White, knocked out of bounds. And the quarter is over. The Celtics outscore the Mavericks 35-19. They hit 13 of 20 from the field. Luka Doncic and the Mavericks now down by 15. This presentation of the NBA Finals continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
comfortable, confident in what we was doing in the first half. We was getting everything that we wanted. We was getting stuff at the basket, getting the shots that we wanted to, and we were getting stops too. We got to get back to that.
All right, thank you very much. Mike.
All right, Lisa, offensive foul on Luka Doncic. That's his third. He clearly didn't like the call. And Celtics get it now. Only an elimination game is truly a must-win, but this is as close as it gets for the Mavericks, looking to avoid a hole that no NBA team has ever climbed out of. A 15-point Celtic lead as we start here in this fourth quarter. Brown continues the barrage. 88-70, an 18-point lead. Brown has exploded in the second half.
That's another shot created by Jason Tatum. Kyrie Irving turned his head for just a split second, and now a foul on Irving as well.
Pushed off on the drive of the rebound.
Watch Kyrie Irving here. He's in help. Loses sight of the basketball. Jaylen Brown wide open.
3 fouls now on Irving. Again, their unselfish ball movement. It's just, it can devour a defense. Derek White answers right back. It's a Celtics tsunami here in the second half. 91-70, a 21-point lead.
So they came in the third. We're 5 for 11. We keep talking about how much of an emphasis this team puts on quality shots, and it can come from all 5 positions. Let's watch Mr. Tatum, who sends his boy. We got the Dallas Mavericks in trouble. I'm close.
The NBA Finals are presented by YouTube TV. Try it free. New users only. Terms apply. Cancel anytime. And in part by the Wild Robot. In theaters September 27th. Watch the new trailer now. basketball playoff stats? Just ask Siri. Who leads the basketball playoffs in assists?
Here in Game 3, the Celtics have quieted the crowd. They've opened up a 21-point lead with a dominant second half. Jonathan Clay-Reddick, you have something to say?
Mike, I think tonight is a great example of trust what you do. This is a historic Boston Celtics offense, primarily based on the three-point shot. We've been waiting for a barrage all series. Another slow start tonight. We've seen that barrage in the second half. Trust what you do.
What a striking contrast from the Dallas Mavericks, who are driven so heavily by the two stars in an ISO-heavy offense, which allows Boston to just guard one-on-one and say, you're going to have to beat me making tough shots.
Pritchard trying to find some room. Shot clock winding down. It shoots. Shot won't go. 40 of their 67 field goal attempts are three-pointers. Washington, he tries the three. Got the three-pointer.
They're going to need to make some threes here. Dallas is, if they're going to get back in this game, that's 2 in a row for P.J. Washington.
Pritchard, Horford, Tatum, Brown, and White out there. Jaylen Brown sets, misses. Josh Green hands it off to Doncic. Doncic flips it pass in the corner. Washington, nice entry inside. Foul on the entry pass. Pritchard, smart play. As Drew Holiday will come back in. The upcoming final schedule brought to you by Michelin. All games on ABC. Friday, Game 4, right back here in Dallas. Tip-off shortly after 8:30. And then, if necessary, the series will shift to Boston Monday. Game 5, also an 8:30 start. Pritchard again on Doncic. Just overpowers him and backs it in. Doncic now with 27 points, 4 assists.
And that's a great example of time and score in terms of a defensive philosophy. You're up 18 points in the fourth quarter. You're willing to live with Luka Doncic inside the three-point arc, making layups.
You also got Drew Holiday back into the basketball game. That matchup will change.
Walker back in as well. And reaching foul as Doncic will pick up his 4th. Side out for Boston. What we've seen in these 2024 NBA playoffs, many big comebacks with the three-point possibilities, always a chance. But the Mavericks have quite the challenge ahead of them here in this fourth quarter. 2.5 gone by in the period, down 16. Pritchard, step back, jump shot, off the mark. Doncic grabs the rebound.
So stringing together stops here. If you're Boston, you got to keep the pressure on because Dallas is going to keep coming.
Doncic, three-pointer, shot won't go. Lively right there, backs it home. The Celtics are upset. They thought Doncic pushed off Pritchard. 7 straight points, and it's now 16. Lots of time remaining, and the crowd getting back into it. Spinning, takes a tough shot, won't go, rebound tip, when Doncic comes out of the pack. The double team finds Green, his three, got it! Josh Green knocks it down, timeout Celtics, it's cut to 11, Emmitt Smith is fired up, as is Steve Nash. A 10-0 run by the Mavericks.
Buhay.
Contested, a contested Jason Tatum long two, and a turnover.
Washington now, first free throw is good. He grew up in Frisco, Texas, right near Dallas. His best friend, Dad, had great season tickets, not seats way up high, great seats. He used to come to games as a kid. He loved Dirk Nowitzki, loved Jason Kidd and Jason Terry. And now he's playing for the hometown team. Making some free throws here, a 12-0 run now by Dallas. And the lead is cut to 9. back into it. Tatum with 9 to shoot. Brown against Doncic. Jump shot is up and good.
Well, they'll just continue to go out Luka. That's a tough shot. Luka's strong enough to hold up physically, but just tremendous athleticism from Jake.
Kyrie Irving gets inside, flips it up and in. Moves like that, just unguardable. 93-84, 7.5 to play. Dallas desperate not to fall behind. 0-3 here in these finals. Tatum the drive, the sidestep, missed it. Lively there with the help. Doncic drives, gets it out in the corner, three-pointer Washington. That's good! 6-point game!
Al Horford with the late help off the strong side corner. They don't want to give those shots up to P.J. Washington.
Brown's had another spectacular game. He stepped back, his three-pointers up, can't get it to fall. Washington another rebound. A 17-2 run after they fell behind by 21. Doncic again the drive, gets inside, missed it. Celtics look for push, Doncic slow getting up. And a travel call. Doncic yelling at Mark Davis.
Doncic gets the angle.
That's a foul.
I think he has a legitimate gripe there that Tatum hit him with that off arm.
Coming out to the midway point here in the fourth. Irving trying to get away from Holiday. Fires up the three. And Derek White the rebound. They call a foul. Irving will shoot three, a chance to cut it to 3 with 6:11 remaining.
Holiday, always super aggressive, puts a ton of ball pressure on. The separation gained, he tries to close, clearly gets into his landing area, 3 shots coming.
These are his first free throws of the finals. So 3 free throws right now. Actually, he took, my mistake, he took 2 free throws in game 2.
Watch Luka's pass late in this possession, or when he gets the drive. D7. To a bounce pass. I mean, the ability to see and feel and know where your guys are and to deliver it the way he does, incredible.
He's always been a great free throw shooter. One of the elite shooters overall. A 50, 40, 90 guy during the course of his career in a couple of seasons. And now at 30 points, and a chance to cut it to 3. A 20-2 run. The crowd was deflated. The players looked a bit deflated. But all of a sudden, it's a 3-point game with 6 to play. Brown spins, gets inside, looking, double team, bumped away. Irving the drive, inside to Lively, lost the handle, kicks it out. Washington a 3. Kicked out by Lively. Brown gets a head start. Players go crashing to the floor. Tatum picks it up. And back up top to Holiday. Holiday a 3-pointer.
That's
And
not,
Jason Kidd calls timeout.
not a great shot by Drew Holiday. You have the 14 on the clock, all the momentum right now. You need time and score, good decisions. That rush shot by Drew Holiday. They've got to settle in here.
Washington, Josh Green, Doncic, Irving, and Derek Lively out there for Dallas. Doncic has had so many big moments here in these playoffs. White trying to stay with him, trying to poke it away, got a little over aggressive. That's the third team foul. Make that a 14 foul.
Derek White trying to poke the ball away. Once, twice. Mark Davis said he got him that second time across his head as he was reaching for the ball.
4 fouls on White. Tatum trying to stay in front of Doncic, drives inside. Using his strength, stops, falling away, shot no good. Well defended that time from Tatum as Brown grabs the rebound. Under 5 to play. Mavericks have really picked up their defense. Brown goes inside, floats it out to Tatum. Walford looks. Brown against Doncic. Lost the ball, but a whistle and a foul. Doncic hooked him. That's going to be 5 fouls on Luka Doncic.
Well, this was, to me, an obvious foul on Luka. He's saying that he was hooked, but the contact to me was initiated by Luka. They're going to challenge this, I think.
Jason. Kidd. We'll have a timeout call. 4:38 remaining. Doncic gets inside, kicks it out, for three-pointer. Josh Green the rebound. Under 4.5 remaining. Irving, the quick move. Crossover, pulls up, bank shot. And Tatum grabs it. Brown runs into Doncic, blocking foul. And that's it, he's fouled out. Luka Doncic has fouled out with 4:12 remaining.
So Boston, by getting stops, is able to get in transition. Great push by Jaylen Brown to attack in transition.
They're going to challenge it. He has never fouled out of the playoff games, only twice in a regular season in his career. But right now, that's his sixth personal. As they go to the replay, we'll give you the result when we return.
Dallas has called a timeout to initiate the coach's challenge on the foul assessed Doncic.
Tatum on the drive, spins, finds Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Brown's got Washington on him. Takes a tough shot. Washington got a piece of it. And Lively the rebound. Dixon could say to push it up the floor. Now the ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. clock at 9. Irving pull up, jump shot. It's good. 1-point game.
I mean, as he's done all night, Kyrie Irving has made tough shots, but this run to me has been about the defensive pressure from the Dallas Mavericks.
Jason Tatum has it. 6 out of 24. Tatum the drive, sidestep, got us up, won't go. The foul by Brown. Another big play from Jaylen Brown.
I don't love the tempo that Boston's playing with offensively.
And an offensive foul called up. P.J. Washington on a screen. Drew Holiday trying to fight through, got knocked down. But because they just lost a challenge, they're out of challenges.
Now, Washington looks set, but there is a little shoulder lean on that left side into Drew Holiday's upper neck area. There's Jaylen Brown's putback. Couple calls going against Dallas, just tough breaks for them. But I think the right call both times.
Well, they've got to stay mentally with it. It's still just a 3-point game with plenty of time remaining. But without their star. Drew Holiday on the drive, kicks it back out. White puts up a 3. Bang! Derek White from downtown, and it's back up to 6.
And how about Drew Holiday? The drive penetration, the find.
Now Holiday going with Irving. Irving slips inside, blocked from behind. And Irving a little shaken up. Now they go help him up.
Well, we saw Luka Doncic make a ridiculous pass earlier from this spot. How about the left hand from Drew Holiday, delivering it perfectly to Derek White? This is just a tough pass in a tough situation. Score in time, nothing but net.
So Holiday will pick up his 4th foul. And Irving, again, a great free throw shooter.
How many times, Mike, in the playoffs has it come down to the big playmaking of Drew and Derek White? Yet another one.
Now with Doncic out, the man with the most finals experience on the roster, needing to try and take the Mavs home here. Doncic done with 27 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, and 6 personal fouls in 38 minutes. Best game of the finals for Kyrie Irving. If you're just joining us, the Mavericks were down by 21 early in the 4th. They'll keep fighting back. Back to 3 with 2.5 to play. It's inside to Tatum. Tatum double team. Gets inside and throws it down. Jason Tatum using his strength in the lead back up to 6.
That's exactly what that was. The strength to get a hold of the basketball and then the strength to finish.
Irving on. Guarded by White. Fake strides, left-handed, can't get it to fall. White tries to save it, but it goes right to Josh Green. Green's layup, no go. Lively right there on the foul.
How about the fight from Derek White to force Kyrie back to his left with a great persistence by Dallas.
Under 2 to play. Tatum calling for it. P.J. Washington right with him. Tatum drives, pulls back, 3-pointer. Off the mark, Hardaway the rebound. A minute and a half to go. Mavs with the ball down 4. Irving inside, Lively all alone, throws it down. 2-point game once again. Derek Lively, 11 points, 13 rebounds off the bench. Such anxious moments here in Dallas. Brown using the screen. Drives, pulls up, jump shot, puts it in. Jaylen Brown now with 30, and the lead back up to 4.
How good has this guy been in the second half? Particularly in isolation, just making tough shots.
Irving to Washington, fakes a 3, puts up a 3. Harper the rebound on the miss. Horford bringing it into the front court. Green in pursuit, nearly pumped it away. Horford gets it and stepped out of bounds. Let's see what the whistle and the call is. Jimmy Capers got knocked down after he blew his whistle. I think there may be a foul call. No, he talked to Mark Davis and changed it. And it's Mavericks ball.
Would they call that marginal contact? Is that why there's no whistle there?
Important call for Dallas. 30 seconds remaining. Dallas down 4. Irving now guarded by Horford. Irving puts up a three. One go. Brown tips it. And White fouled by P.J. Washington with 22 seconds remaining. Kyrie Irving taking that three from the area, which he did back in 2016 with Cleveland, but this one wouldn't go down.
But how about Derek White? He had him late twice, and he forced him left. Now you've got to come up with a tough rebound. There's the shot you're talking about, Mike. But then Derek White pursuing the basketball, being held. I mean, twice he forces him left, scrapping it out on the boards. Big play after big play.
Al Horford. You talked about being on an island earlier. Al Horford on an island against Kyrie Irving while he's got it going. What a stop from Horford.
Meanwhile, for Derek White, the biggest free throws of his career. He's now 3 for 3 from the line, 15 total points. Celtics have only taken 11 free throws, but they've hit 10 of them. Two clutch free throws there. Jason Kidd calls timeout. The lead back up to 6 with 22 seconds remaining. Again, Dallas without Luka Doncic. He is fouled out. What a wild fourth quarter here in Game 3.
But Jaylen Brown in the second half, this guy had 6 points at halftime. He's got 24 in the second. He's done a little bit of everything, driving the basketball, spotting up, making a poster, and finishing in the paint. Just superb in isolation, all playoffs long. Perhaps the biggest bucket of the night when Boston really needed it.
Brown is now, he was magnificent in the conference finals, was the MVP. And here in the first 3 games of the finals, he's now had 7 straight games where he's had 20 or more and shot 50% or better. Not just scoring, doing it efficiently, doing it on the defensive end.
We'll throw in 8 assists and 7 rebounds.
All right, so now if you're Dallas, clearly down by the score of 6 with 22 seconds to go. They're out of timeouts. They really have to go for 3 right away.
What Boston foul? We saw this in the Indiana game, right? The last thing you want to give up is a 3. And I know it's an unusual strategy, but we have seen it before. We asked Joe the line of demarcation. He wouldn't give us one, but this is an interesting situation here.
Well, he's done unconventional things all season long. They throw it inside. Hardaway getting away. White tried to grab him. Hardaway's three-pointer misses. Rebound Brown.
He absolutely tried to foul him.
And then they fouled Tatum. There's no question, Doris, he tried to foul him. But they let Hardaway take the shot. Had a good, clean look. And now with 14.6 remaining, Celtics back to the free throw line.
You called it, Doris. This is not surprising. Joe Mazzulla will do this. And Derek White plays it perfectly as he's on his dribble. Signals to the referee. James Capers doesn't see it. Tim Hardaway with a bad miss.
This is a 35-year-old coach who took over in a tough situation. There is not a detail missed with Joe Mazzulla. This guy has been in complete command of his team, his philosophy, and how he wants to do stuff.
And some of the fans heading for the exits as Tatum knocks down 2. 8-point game with 14.6 remaining. The Celtics withstood that avalanche by the Mavericks. Horford with the foul with 10.8 remaining. They just don't want to let him shoot threes. But they appear to have held off the Mavericks, who lost Luka Doncic to 6 fouls earlier here in the quarter. Doncic fouled out with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left. The Mavericks were down 3. They cut it to 2 with 3.5 left. But the Celtics, like they did against Indiana in the conference finals, making the big plays at crunch time. And it's gone very quiet here at the American Airlines Center. Washington hitting the second, 10.8 remaining. But still a 7-point game, and that's going to do it. The Boston Celtics are 1 win away from an NBA title. They hold off a furious comeback attempt, and now have a 3-0 lead here in these NBA Finals. 10 straight wins by Boston, now 7-0 on the road. And Luka Doncic and the Mavericks in a spot that no team in NBA history has been able to recover from. Jaylen Brown, magnificent, 38-8. Kyrie Irving had his best game by far with 35 points, but not enough. The Celtics like a machine in these playoffs as they now improve to 15-2 overall. Jaylen Brown, a star again. He's with Lisa.
Thank you, Mike. Jaylen, I just saw you had a moment with Jason. What were you guys saying to each other?
Big time win. Man, it's been a long time coming. That was a big time win for us, and I'm proud of how he played today. Came out, was aggressive from the start, and he helped us get a victory tonight.
Now, how were you guys able to pull away down the stretch?
That third quarter, we made some big plays in that third quarter. Our guys that came in, our stay-ready guys came in and made shots. Hauser, Peyton Pritchard played well for us, and we just played the right way the whole night.
I'm talking about down the stretch. You guys were up 21 and ended up being a close game. Just how were you able to pull away?
Yeah, this is basketball. It's basketball. They went on a run. They had some momentum, but we kept our poise. We made timely baskets. We got some good shots going in, and we found a way to win.
Luka was out for the last 4 minutes or so. How were you able to keep Kyrie from getting hot and beat you?
Man, Kyrie was great tonight. That was a vintage Kyrie performance. It just wasn't enough.
Now, 1 win away, Jaylen. How do you finish it on Friday?
Stay in the moment. Just stay in the moment, smile, appreciate everything. I'm grateful to be here. All praise to the Most High. Just stay in the moment.
All right, we'll see you Friday.
Thank you.
Mike.
All right, Lisa, Jaylen Brown playing the best basketball of his life in the biggest games of his life. Here are the conference finals and now the NBA finals. Jaylen Brown and the Celtics up 3-0 in this best-of-7 series. They swept the conference finals and 1 win away from back-to-back sweeps. Well, the NBA finals will continue Friday. Right back here in Dallas, we'll have it for you on ABC. NBA Countdown begins our coverage at 8. Tip-off of Game 4 shortly after 8:30. Will the Mavericks fight and get a chance to go back to Boston? Or will the Celtics get banner number 18? We'll find out Friday night. Final score 106-99. Your local news next on most of these ABC stations. Our producer Tim Corrigan, director Mike Schwab, our outstanding ABC crew. For Doris, JJ, and Lisa, Mike Green saying thanks so much for watching here on ABC, home of the NBA Finals.